done a fit workout. As you can see, it's not on there now, but I've just done it. I just did a quick 12-minute thing where it tests your cardio and your fitness level. So you do it at the beginning of a training week and then at the end of the training week, so you can test out your cardio level. I've just done that, and I just done a bit of yoga, which was on my plan this week, and it was amazing. I'm going to go to pole in a minute. But yeah, I just thought I'd do that quickly. Eating's not been too bad, it's been pretty on point so far. Obviously, I'll show you more of my workouts as time goes on and whatnot, but I thought I'd just show you that I am actually doing my stuff and I'm actually doing well at it. And I've got reminiscence of smoothie around my lip. I'll show you how I make that at some point because I had it today and it was amazing and really delicious and really nice for if you're just about to do a high intensity workout. It'll be amazing for just before I've done pole. I feel ready to do it now, I feel a bit more energized, ready to go, ready to do my pole workout. I'm looking forward to it and see you guys in a little bit. Just got back from pole and it was amazing, as every session really is. I've got chalky hands. There was one move which was nearly like impossible. There was one point where I was slipping on the pole, like I could feel my hand like sweating from just where I was trying to just grip, and I couldn't do it, and like I ended up like falling over, but I managed to do it and get a photo of it, so that'll be in the pole video that's going to be coming up soon. I mean, in my head I was just like, when I couldn't do it, first of all I was just thinking like, for God's sake, like why is this happening? And a couple of the other girls were able to do it and I just thought, what am I doing wrong? But you can't think like that, because really everybody's different, everybody has their own way of doing things. Sometimes it takes people longer to do things, sometimes it's one of those that you either get to grips with really quickly or it's just something that's just going to take time, and that's absolutely fine. Each of us have all got moves that we prefer doing to what others can do, and that's just like how it is. But for your mentality, it's so good, like I can't explain. Because for me personally, if I can't do a move, then I'm like, yep, I gotta go and do it again, and I've got to go and do it again until I'm at a really good point where I feel like, yep, I've got it. It's just amazing. Like you just feel like you just want to keep trying and just keep doing it. And that's the thing, even though pole is so difficult, it's just an amazing feeling like once you accomplish a move. Obviously I'll explain more about that in the video, but I just thought I'd, you know, share with you just a quick update on how the pole session was. It was amazing. We did circuits as well, which was really good. Sorry, there was people walking past then. I was in my car, I'm just like talking to my phone. Yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. Part of my, you know, whole transformation thing, you know, it's not just physical stuff, it's mentality stuff as well. And there was times where I was looking in the mirror tonight, because there's just mirrors all around you, and I was thinking there was parts of my body that I loved, but then there was parts that I was thinking like, oh, that needs a bit, you know, doing. But I just thought, do you know what, why not just keep going with it, keep doing what I'm doing. It's a transformation at the end of the day. It's, my body's not going to change within a couple of days or a couple of weeks, you know, it's a 6-month goal. So we're going to keep going, I'm going to keep pushing, I've got this. I just got back from work. I expected to be here at probably like 22, 4:45. I left at 4:30. I came back about 5:05, and normally it's like a 10-minute drive, and it took me half an hour because of those stupid traffic lights. Anyway, I had to wait in this as well, and then I had to get the washing, which is currently all soaked in that basket. So I need to sort that out before I can start any exercise. Brilliant! What I will do is I will make a snack, because I haven't eaten since lunchtime, and that was at 1 o'clock, and good few hours for me. That's more than enough time. So I'm going to make my ultimate favourite snack, piece of wholemeal toast, my all-time favourite, well, not my all-time favourite, but peanut butter in general just as an all-time favourite. Peanut butter on wholemeal toast, banana. Oh, this is one of the best snacks pre-workout that I find just gives me that little bit of boost and makes me really go for it during my workouts. So I tend to have that. I was thinking about making one of my smoothies, but then I normally enjoy that after I've had a workout. It just feels nice and refreshing, and I really can't wait that long. I had a bit of a funny day today. I don't know what it was. I think it's because I've just come on. Sorry lads, but it's part of a woman's natural cycle. It's part of our thing, so, and it just makes you feel really gross and horrible, and all day I was just thinking, I just can't be bored. I'd rather just be snuggled up, watching a film and just doing nothing. I'm determined to keep this up. I'm not going to let the old routines affect me keeping going, because that's the whole point of this transformation, is just to keep going. Plus, from what I've read as well, exercise is supposed to be really good for menstrual cramps, but sometimes I find it really hurts, and it does, like, it feels like, because obviously you're doing more with your core, and that makes it contract even more because obviously you're doing more exercise. Let's just put you down a minute so I can do my toast. I find sometimes it just increases it that little bit more, and you just find yourself during the workouts being in such pain, but it does work for me in the end. Banana on toast with peanut butter. Best thing ever. And obviously a glass of water. And yes, I still use plastic cups for my water. I have used that one particular for years. I don't know how it's lasted that long. Bottoms up. Yum. So as I was saying, for us women in particular, sometimes when it is that time of month, I call it Tom. I say Tom's visiting because it stands for time of month. When we have Tom visiting, last thing we want to do is to do exercise. But I promise you, it's one of the best things you can do. Even if you just do a little bit of it, it will just get the circulation going and will just really help it. Even now, like, my tummy's like, don't do anything, it's so sore. I think for me personally, it's one of the best things to do, just to try and help it circulate a bit more. I know I've got to keep sticking to it, and I know that I've got to keep sticking to the routine, because then it will just become habit. And when you start having habits, you just do it automatically without even thinking twice. So this is my week this week. So these are all the things that I need to do. So they give you a set of classes to do, and you have to complete all the classes in order to keep going with the plan. At the moment, I'm on a 6-week plan. It's titled Super Fit. I think I'm feeling a bit of cardio, so I might do some cardio circuits, collabs too. And then I might do some strength endurance maybe, or strength circuits. I'll see how I feel after I've done the cardio. But just depending on what kind of week I have, I try to do 2 per day because it's split into 25-minute classes. So you can do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or, you know, whatever day. You don't have to do it all like 2 in one day.
Okay, now the other side.
Right, okay, got sweat everywhere.
Me too. 5 seconds, and we're back in. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
If you do not look like this by the end of one of those workouts, you're either a superhero or you're doing it completely wrong. I'm going to go over to doing it completely wrong. See the sweat dripping down? It's amazing though, and that was only 25 minutes. That's what I mean about these workouts, like you get so much out of them in a short amount of time, and that's what I love about HIIT training. If you don't know what HIIT training is, it stands for high intensity interval training. Say you're at the gym, for example, and you're on the treadmill, you do like 30-second sprints, 15 seconds off, 30-second sprints, 15 seconds off. It's where you're doing it for a short period of time and you're resting for a shorter period of time. So at the end, you've got the option to put in all the stuff at the end, so all the stats. I found that it was a great workout. I found the trainer's really good. The music was really good. Stats tracking, it was mostly good. I found that my fit points weren't really registering that much compared to what they normally were. I'd probably say just right, submit, then that's it. You get all your stats at the end. So if you're on premium, then you get all your stats. So how many calories you've burnt, your average heart rate, and then how many classes you take. Probably going to go on to strength endurance, and then it also shows you what to expect. So it gives you an overview. And then we will start class, and then it will just make sure that it all gets my devices. Sometimes you need to tap your device just to make sure you're there. So there I am, still trying to cool down after that one. Yeah, here we go. So here's a snippet of what's to come.
Hey team, welcome to the Strength Studio. My name is Courtney and I'm going to be taking you through a 25-minute intermediate strength workout with a supreme glute focus. All right, so we're going to get a little warm-up done. We're going to be doing 3 movements. So we're going to repeat those 3 movements 3 times, and then we're going to move on to a second workout.
And there we go. Done and dusted. Feeling good. All that bicep. I've done 50 minutes in total, and I've probably averaged around, just for people who want to know how many calories, 450 to 500, and that's just within 50 minutes. And that was doing strength training after the cardio. But great thing as well, especially about HIIT training, is that you're still burning fats even when you're resting. Like after you've done the workout, you're still burning it. So it's definitely worth doing and investing in. All worth it, all done. And I've only got 2 more classes this week. I mean, for me, definitely, it gives me that sense of it's only Monday. I've just smashed 2 workouts that are in my plan. I've got 2 more to do for the rest of the week. I'm probably not going to stick to just 2. I'm going to do more than that. Plus I do pole on a Wednesday. Week 2, we are smashing it already. So just got back from pole. It is now Wednesday, and to be honest, I felt a bit, not with it, but a bit like I couldn't do anything, or that anything I tried I wanted to do better, like each time. And I was doing the things that, not like the negative things, but things that I know that I need to try and not do. Comparing myself, telling myself things that I shouldn't, just things like, oh, like that wasn't good enough, you need to do better. It was a bit of a stressful day anyway. I had a stressful day, and I think it was just a bit too much. I think I was just like, you need to get this, or that's it kind of thing. But I even felt like I wanted to cry at one point. It was that sort of like, ugh, like, why the hell can't I do this? Like, it was just so annoying. I was just so frustrated with myself. But the thing of it is, I got to take into consideration, I had a stressful day, I'm on, which means that my hormones are like all over the place, as women know. And this is like my 10th, 11th week of pole. I'm not going to be an expert within a few weeks. We had a different instructor tonight as well, and she was absolutely brilliant. She was amazing, and she made us do all these different things. I did a somersault. I hate doing like roly-polies and things like that. Like, I don't know why, but I just feel like I sort of lose control when I'm in that sense. I like roller coasters, which is weird. But yeah, it was just weird. It was one of those where I just felt like, oh, I'll make a brush fell down. I just felt a bit like I was giving myself a hard time when I didn't need to give myself a hard time. I just needed to enjoy it, because at the end of the day, it's a hobby that I love, and there's no point putting myself in that position of, you need to do better, like you need to work hard, you need to do this. Like, I'm already doing that. It's like the whole pat on the back thing I've mentioned. You've got to give yourself more credit for what you're doing, because especially this year, I've overcome a lot of milestones, and this is just the beginning of another one. And this time next year, I'm going to be looking back and thinking, oh my gosh, like, when I thought that I couldn't do it, and then it just, do you see what I mean? Like, you get into that position, like in a year's time, you think, that's amazing. So I know I just need to keep persevering. I know I just need to carry on as normal and just keep doing what I'm doing. Today was just one of those days for me, unfortunately. It was just a day we all have where it's stressful, and that's it really. Even though I wanted to cry and I wanted to be like, right, I'm not doing this today, I'm going straight home. I continued with it, I did it, and we got some really nice photos. So you'll see those on my personal Instagram. And yeah, that's just it. It's nothing to worry about. It's something to just keep going with, and I know I'll overcome it. So I'm going to have some food now. I'm going to chill and enjoy my Wednesday evening and admire the lovely bruises that I can see cropping up, the lovely red marks that I've got as well. But I love it. It's a sign that I've worked hard, and yeah, just really proud. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that because it's just so important to just not be so defeatist when it's so easily done. You know, you just got to think, okay, so I didn't do it this week, but I'm going to do it next week. When you just keep showing up, you keep doing it, and you get better the more you do it. Just got home from work. I was contemplating doing a workout, but I decided that, especially because I've just started this whole transformation goal, is to really spread out my workouts and have rest days in between, just so it reduces the risk of injury, because the worst thing to do is do things too quickly. Even though I'm like, yeah, I really want to do a workout, I know that I did a hardcore session at pole last night. I've also done a hardcore workout on Monday. I can't speak. Oh, there's a web there. Hello, web. Where's your spider? Sorry. I know this time round as well is so important to have those rest days because your body needs time to recover. That's definitely the most important thing. But I've got a week off work next week, so I'm going to be getting everything more on point, and then I can just carry that on when I go to work the week after that. There's no point feeling guilty about it, and also don't be guilty of rest days as well, because that's something that I'm feeling at the minute. I feel guilty that I'm not working out, but at the end of the day, you've got to have those rest days, especially when you're just starting out, because your body just needs time to repair everything that you've worked really hard on. I'm going to do some editing this evening. I need to choose a headpiece for my outfit that I'm wearing for a family wedding in a couple of weeks. It is vintage themed, which will be cool. I've got a really nice dress to wear, so you'll see that in due course. But yeah, I'm just going to do some fun things. I've had a long day at work and I need to be kinder to myself. And I need to say to myself, it's okay to have a rest. You are entitled to a rest. Don't feel guilty. If you need to have a rest, have a rest. Go back on it tomorrow or the day after. Really listen to your body. And that's what I'm doing at the minute. I'm listening to my body. And it's been having twinges in a few places today. So that's just made it more the reason to just sit and chill and do nothing. And I'm the kind of person that I can't chill, I can't rest either, so I always end up doing something. But you know, as long as I'm, you know, just sitting down and doing something, then it's fine. And it's the same for everybody else as well that feels like they've got to be, you know, doing this, that and the other all the time, that you've got to be doing a workout 6 days a week. Like, unless you know what you're doing, or you're under supervision with a personal trainer or something like that, then you know your body at the end of the day. You know how hard you can push it and when you need to rest it. And it's the same for me. I feel like with this six months, it will really help me to have that relationship with my body where I just have to listen to it and what's going on, what food it needs and whatnot, and that's what I'm going to do. And that's another thing as well. So I did a video earlier today in a group called Always Better Than Yesterday on Facebook. If you don't know it, go check it out because it's amazing. It's an amazing community. And it was all about what your thought of the day was. And my thought of the day was to not feel guilty or criticize yourself too much on things that you're progressing in. It's so important to just be kind to yourself and really look after yourself and really change those negative comments that you make to yourself and put them in positive ones. So instead of saying, oh, I didn't do that move well today, I need to try harder, just be like, I tried really hard at that move and I'm really proud with how well I was able to put that much effort into at least try. If you try things, you'll still succeed in because you're still progressing. If you feel like you try and you feel like that you're doing all you can, then that's the main thing. And that's what I've always been taught. My parents have always believed that you can only do what you can only do your best, and that's all that matters. Even though I'm a motivated person, it's just nice taking what my parents have said and just done what I'm able to do, and that's it. because otherwise it's too pressured and it's just too much and it's just not worth it. So have your rest days, make sure you really respect your body and really look after it, and don't feel guilty for having them, because that's how your body repairs itself and keeps you up to maximum level when you're working out the next time. So yeah, keep relaxing, don't feel guilty. I just finished filming. I've done a little shoot with my makeup going on, which we'll see on all my social media very soon, and I feel really productive. I feel like I've accomplished a lot. I've got a podcast this afternoon just talking about just the different things I do, which will be really good and really exciting. I've just filmed my project Sophie, which you'll be seeing in due course, and I'm looking forward to you guys being part of it. My diet's really been on point this week. I'm going to be doing a video probably at some point, different things I'm eating, how I'm eating, the different exercises that I'm doing, so that you're part of it and that you know what I'm kind of doing and what I find is okay for myself, what's not okay. It's just after I've been doing things, just while I sort of get used to vlogging properly again. But it's just about sort of how I've been feeling after I've been doing it. I've loved my exercise classes this week. I did a bonus one yesterday after my cardio, which was dumbbells. But I feel really good about everything. I feel really good in myself. This has only been week 1, so I just need to be consistent and keep going with it. Like it's like the next part of my journey to be doing this and to really focus on myself and think about all the different things that I need to do for myself in order to really take care of myself and really provide that self-love that I need to do more of. And that's another thing as well. So it's not just going to be, fitness stuff. It's going to be all the mentality stuff, all the things that I'm doing. Just be like little clippy bits all put together in one video. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. I know I've enjoyed vlogging more again, and I've really missed it, and I'm really glad to just keep going with it and to show you guys all the things that I'm doing and for you to be part of it. So I'm going to end this vlog here. I'm going to get on with the rest of my Sunday and then plan everything that I need to do for the week ahead, and I will see you guys in my next vlog. Take care, beautiful people.